what do I actually bring for a wedding in Tennessee? Well, that's it. Today we're doing something that we haven't done, honestly, it has to be with like 6 months since we've actually done something like this. But today we're shooting a wedding in Nashville, Tennessee. And we've been doing a lot of traveling lately and a lot of like travel destination weddings. So shooting a wedding here in Tennessee, I'm excited for it and it's welcomed. But since we're doing that, I figured it would be a good excuse, and it kind of just warrants a good reason to make a video talking about what I'm going to bring working as a second shooter on a wedding in Nashville, Tennessee. Some specifics for the wedding. It's just photo. Savannah's shooting first, like being the first shooter. I am the second shooter, meaning that I'm there for backup. And I'm gonna be on a different lens, but same camera system, just different lens. And that's pretty much it. The nice thing about photo is it's a lot less demanding than video. Video, you have to worry about lighting, like you have to really worry about lighting. You have to worry about microphones and audio on top of getting like a good looking image. Photo, it's a little more point and shoot. For the camera bag, honestly, I don't necessarily need this, but I'm probably just gonna bring my big Peter McKinnon pneumatic backpack, mostly just because it has everything that I really would ever need, including like Advil and deodorant and just stuff that has nothing to do with photography. The camera aspect of I'm not worried about fitting all of that in here. I know it's going to fit. I'm just more worried about like the stuff like Advil if I get a headache, or deodorant if, well, you know. And because of that, I'm just gonna take this camera bag so that there's plenty of room. For the camera, I'm just going to bring this Canon, I almost said Sony, Canon R6. And for the lens, the main shooter is going to be the 70-200. Like I said, Savannah is going to be on a different focal length. She's gonna be on the 28-70. And I figured I would pick up where she left off and go from 70 to 200. That way we can get a little bit, the pictures are different. And that's kind of the whole purpose of a second shooter, is to get a second angle with a second look. And that, I know that lens delivers. And yeah. With that, we'll probably bring a handful of batteries. Typically, another nice thing with photo, we don't use nearly as many batteries. We'll probably use 2 batteries, if that. For the entire 8-hour wedding. And then for flashes, we'll just use, for my flash, I will use this Godox flash. It works okay. My only complaint with it is the batteries die pretty quick. And Savannah will use the Canon flash, just because hers is more important. Getting a flash with a 70-200 is kind of tricky, and it requires a couple of tweaking with the settings. And the reason, like if I'm like shooting that far away, this flash the reason it dies so fast is because if I'm shooting with a 70-200 with this, I have to have this cranked for the light to actually reach the person and light the person properly in the way that a flash does. And the side effect for that is the battery dying quickly. If I feel like changing it and I want to get more of a wide or like a traditional photo kind of pictures, then I'll switch to the 16-35. But honestly, and just leave it on the 35, I won't switch it to 16. Maybe 1 or 2 photos will be 16. Everything else will be in 35. But honestly, for weight's sake, I might not even take this. Purely because I'm gonna be taking this camera also to make this, like to continue this video. And I just, honestly, I don't wanna carry all that weight. That's pretty much it, honestly. Like I said, it's not too big. Oh, the camera sling. I feel like most of this video is gonna be me walking in and out of that closet because I'm packing my bag currently as well as I'm talking to you. But for camera slings, it's just gonna be the Peak Design strap. They work great. Yeah, it's simple and I like it that way. And then I like that you can adjust the stuff pretty quickly. So like if I ever needed to like bring it up or bring it down or adjust it or whatever, it's pretty seamless and it doesn't take up a lot of time. Have you here? I might just go ahead and let's see, does that look good? I might just go ahead and pack this whole thing, just because, well, it seems like a good idea. And if I don't do it now, then I'm gonna wait till the last minute, and we might be late for the wedding if I don't pack this right now. So this guy, I typically put all my long lenses up here. This is a shopping bag. If you didn't watch the other EDC, then you should, and you'll understand what this is for. This guy should fit right there. Flash, I don't need the drone. Flash can go right here maybe. There we go. And the camera sling. The nice thing about this camera bag is I feel I can just like throw stuff in there and it works most of the time. Okay, that's pretty much it, and I'm completely packed. So if you ever had the question of what do I actually bring for a wedding in Tennessee, well, that's it. Probably my favorite thing about video and just making like videos and taking pictures and is the storytelling aspect of it. I love being able to share stories of my own that I want to share to the world, but I also love like sharing other people's stories and helping like be a part in making whatever story they want to be told. And that could be from photo or video, like still images or moving images. When I used to play drums and when I used to play music, my favorite part of doing that was telling stories of the songs. And with music, you typically use wordplay and like lyrics and chords to help convey that. But the cool thing about video is you have the chords and you have the lyrics, like the music aspect, but you also have the added element of visual like aid to help convey an emotion and tell a story and get a specific reaction from your audience. And to me, that's probably my favorite part of making videos. Like I love being able to help my audience feel a specific way, whether that be sad, happy, or somewhere else in between. And the cool thing about shooting weddings is that's such a literal depiction of storytelling. Like you start the day where like it's just two single people and they have this goal that they want to do. Like everybody starts their life single, and then by the end of the day you've found this person, you've dedicated like the rest of your life with this person, and you're married. There are songs that are based around that. There are videos and movies and TV shows and even paintings. Like there's so much art and just stuff in life based around that one thing. And being asked to help tell somebody else's story, that's an amazing thing. Like if you really think about it, a wedding video, this is going to be something that they're going to show their kids. They're going to spend the rest of their lives probably looking back on and watching, remembering those moments, remembering that time in their life. And they may even they may show their grandkids and other generations, and you get to be a part of that. And when Savannah and I have like tough days like today, like we're both not feeling the best, things are kind of hectic, to remind myself that we get to be a part of something like that, that's something special, and I never want to take that. I never want to take that for granted. Also, if you've ever been asked or you've ever been interested in getting into shooting weddings, maybe not full-time or maybe full-time, I don't know, I highly recommend that you do it. You'll learn a ton, and you get to be part of somebody's like special day. That's amazing. Like if you can do it, I recommend you do it. If you have any questions on any of the gear that I'm using for this wedding, let me know in the comments. I'll try to link it, but if you have any specific questions or want me to talk about any of the specific gear that you saw, just let me know down in the comments. Also, most of the video for the wedding portion of it was shot actually on my iPhone. That reminds me, did you know that it's a thing now where people hire content, like people to capture content on their phones instead of videographers to like make reels and then stuff like that for their weddings? Like, they still hire photographers, but instead of videographers, they hire content creators to... Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna get back to the wedding. I will see you guys, see you tomorrow.